Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is David, aka XHopso, and before we start, we're going to go through the usual, which is the rules. I'm going to hit refresh, and we're going to refresh a couple of more times, just so that you can see. This is the official BattleNet support article 24258. Link is in the description below and also right below my name here. Multiboxing. Is multiboxing allowed? Multiboxing, or playing multiple World of Warcraft accounts at once, is not a violation of our end-user license agreement, aka it's allowed. Please note, however, that use of all software or hardware mechanisms used to mirror commands to multiple World of Warcraft accounts at the same time, or to automate or streamline multiboxing in any way, may result in account penalties. There's also the official forum post. I'm going to go ahead and open it. Feel free to read the whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and go to the TLDR. We urge all players to cease using any means of mirroring gameplay across multiple WoW accounts immediately in order to maintain uninterrupted access to World of Warcraft. So, what does this mean for us? It basically means multiboxing is allowed. However, broadcasting, which is how you used to multibox, is no longer allowed. So pressing one button and having it sent to multiple accounts is no longer allowed. Luckily for us, we don't use any of those things. We manually control each and every one of our characters. Yep. We use a functionality from within Windows called hover over focus. You don't have to. If you don't use that functionality, you have to click and then press your keyboard in order to get the focus on the window. But since this is a Windows feature, I personally figure it's all right. The interpretation of the rules stays with Blizzard. You know, they can decide that it's not, they can decide that it is. That's fine. It is a Windows functionality, it's an accessibility functionality. I highly recommend you don't use it in any other situation, because it is super annoying, because basically where your mouse hovers, that's the window that has the focus, and it comes to be on top. So if you are working on, say, code or Excel or watching YouTube, and you just move your mouse at another window gets on top, then everything gets hidden. Very annoying functionality, but for us it works perfectly. So as usual, I've pre-logged the mage just to create water. I've literally sat 40 minutes creating water, two at a time. Horrible experience, wouldn't recommend. All right, let's continue. We are doing the pre-quests for ZF. Luckily for me, I've managed to yesterday find someone that was found two people that helped me summon the priest and the paladin to where we need to be to Feralas. So we are going to just summon the rest over now and continue from there. Very fortunate. I appreciate people that help with summoning a lot. They're very nice. Alright, so we're logged in. Everybody on the same layer so that we can actually summon. As you can see, I got the priest, the paladin, and the warlock on the same in the same area. We do need to pick the flight path with the rest. Let's not forget that. Alright, we're just waiting for them to be on the same layer now. As soon as we see the names pop, we're good to summon. Crazy, man. People have been going at it. Unbelievable. Okay, there we go. We can now start summoning. I have to drain souls. I have to remember to drain souls. I am getting low on spirit. I know you're saying, you know, you got quite a few spirit shards, your soul shards, you're fine, 32, right? But we use them extremely fast. Alrighty then, there we are. Let's trade off the water now. Everybody gets some hard-earned water. I usually don't go for the max level water as soon as you get it, because again, creating two at a time is such a nightmare. Okay, this is good. Let's buff up while we're here. Okay, Pet wasn't dead. I was kind of sure Pet was dead from the last time, but he isn't dead yet, so okay. Healthstone, Soulstone, Summon Imp. And let's get going with the heavy buffs that require a lot more mana. Should have probably just started with these ones, but it's fine. Always a fun procedure, right? Buffing the party up. It gets much better once you get party buffs. Trade with Glocky for the Hellstone. Okay, 2 more spirit buffs. And then we have to get the flight path. Get the flight path. And then we gotta go get the Screecher spirits. I hope we get... I think we get Screecher spirits with everybody when we do this. If I remember correctly, you just have to catch the Screecher spirits with 1, right? I don't remember. So we gotta kill Veil Screechers now. And we gotta just loot their corpses. First of all, let's get the flight path. I really don't want to forget that. It's there we go. And we got the flight path on everybody just to make absolutely sure that we have it. There we go. Right, everybody has it. Now let's go ahead and take the boat. We're running faster because of aspect of the pack. Oh man, boat, please don't leave. This boat is such a long wait time. It's insane. So going from this island to the main island is super fast, but the other way around, it takes the longest route you can ever imagine. Oh my god, I made it. Whew. Okay. So now you just go to the island, right? But when you go away, it goes like all the way here and then takes like the most massive turn you could have ever imagined and then goes here. No idea why. Why not just, you know, ferry? This has to do with the mechanics of how they turn, but still. It's just too much. Okay, actually we could go right over here because we don't need the rest. Somebody catch up? Yes, there we go. We just need the Veil Screechers, right? So we're fine being here. Let's wait for the rest to come closer. There we go. Have everybody follow the priest again, and now we are on the hunt for Veil Screechers. There we go, there's one. Now let's see if we get it with everyone. I really hope we get it with everyone. I'm too far. Holy moly, really? That has never happened before. Maybe the other ones are further. Okay, so now we loot first and then... Right, and then everybody gets a little bit closer. And then we all discuss. Okay, everybody got it. Yes. Oh, that's perfect. That's one. What are you doing? Go back there. Seem to be following wrongly today. I do need to drain the soul, never mind. That is 2 with everyone. Nice. harmonic boom, so that's interesting. It's resisting my drains. Man, this is what we're gonna explore. Oh my god, my English. This is what's looking. This is what we're gonna expect in here. Apologies. Okay, that was that. And now we fly to Gadgestand and Aris. Yeah, we have to take that boat again. Okay, that's fine. Are you gonna see what I was talking about? I do believe everybody has the flight path, so that should be okay. If not, we can definitely summon. I did see at least 3 people that could go there. Let's give this gentleman some buffs. Alright, so now we have to wait for the boat. I see it there, so hopefully we won't have to wait long. Tighter formation, please. There we go. Nice and batched. Alright. So after this is the prophecy of Mosharu. That's already in the dungeon. Oof, that guy had a long swim. I can't buff you when you're there. Wanna buff you? Gotcha. Shamans have it easy. Just water walk. That's why I love having Shaman in the group as well. The best group with the most utility is just have a Mage for portals, Warlock for summons, Shaman for water walking. Warlock gives you underwater breathing, Shaman as well, but Warlock's is cheaper, doesn't require a regent. Brilliant, man. You just have everything, right? Just absolutely everything. And then I'm kind of like wondering which ones you should take more, if there's more utility that we're missing. You should have a priest for buffs. And then, yeah, I guess then it comes down to who your tank is, either a paladin or a druid, because both have buffs, right? Both give something to the group. I would probably opt for druid then, just because 5-minute buffs are such a pain, man. Buff everybody up. I was also wondering if they're gonna allow us to have Horde and Alliance on the same account, because these servers, they only have one server, right? The anniversary servers, you only get one server. So you get hardcore, RP, and PvP server. That's it. Those are the servers. There's not like more. You cannot go ahead and join another server. Like in Era, you have the White Main cluster, for example, so you can get Horde on Firemaw and Alliance on Ashbringer, stuff like that. And then you're still in the same realm, you know? You can still be in the same server, you can still do same stuff. But here you don't have that. I don't have an option right now to create Horde characters unless I use the other accounts for Horde characters, which I don't want to do, because this has to be a 10-man party. So I'm wondering if they'll enable that, if it's already enabled or not. I don't know. Actually didn't try to create a Horde character yet. I think it wasn't enabled in the beginning, but I might be just wrong. So I don't know. We'll see. What's my gold situation like? 5 gold here, 20 gold here, 16 gold here, 16 gold here. Well, I mean, we're alright. As long as we can buy arrows, we're fine. Well, and repair. Yeah. Repairing is pretty important. Gonna disenchant some stuff. I mean, these ones are pretty decent, right? Nah, not better than the Ebon Vice, it's fine. These ones I wanted to check. 7 intellect and 7 spirit gloves, but we did get the Dreamweave gloves here. It is an upgrade for mage and warlock. Okay, we'll do that. So let's give probably the mage. The mage will deal the most. No, that's not what I wanted to do. The mage will deal the most damage, right? Yeah, 5 intellect, 5 spirit we can definitely cancel because we got the 7 ones. Pressing it on such a small screen is something. Okay, upgrade. I mean, it's 1 and 1, but it is an upgrade, right? And we do upgrades. Look at this boat ride. Look how long it is. It's just crazy, man. Considering this is the distance you have to go, it really goes all the way here and then just around. I don't know. Has to be something to do with the mechanics of the boats turning. Otherwise, I can't explain it. Can't explain it. I think they were limited with what they can do for boat turning. That's the only explanation I can think of for this. Man, I love being able to run fast. Okay, so now we fly back to Tonaris. I actually need to put my my Hearthstone there now, because we're gonna be there for a while. Yeah, it's best if I put my Hearthstone there. Right now it's South Shore still, I think. I gotta remember to do that. I'm also considering leveling up the Alliance team all the way in Classic Era. So in Classic Era, my Alliance team is level 49, I think. And I kind of want to get the max level so that I can go with my Hunter to farm Baron mount. I know it's silly, but yeah, I think I want to do that. Not that I have the time for it. We're focusing on this one mainly. Okay, 10-minute flight time. That's a very long flight. Wait, the other ones have 4 minutes. How come? Oh, wait, so it's because I didn't have that flight path. Oh my. Okay, so Glocky, he only has a 3-minute flight path because Glock has this flight point, so he goes direct. Oh man, this game. If you probably had the Silithus one, it would have been shorter as well. That's cool. That's really cool to see. So they have to fly all the way around. Ooh. Okay, I need to get that flight path as well. Yeah. So these guys just fly through here and then probably down, right? I hope so. What's this? Oh, it's Shadow Shards, right? Shadow Shard Fragments. We also have that quest. Level 42 we get Marathon quests, so we can actually mix the two a little bit, like do ZF Mara, ZF Mara. Could be nice. Could be nice. We have options. Can't do Princess yet, because Princess is 10 levels above us right now. We just won't hit. Let alone run out of mana, but yeah, we just won't hit. where do they go from here? Do they actually have to go through... Oh, they might have to fly through Ratchet, then Theramore port, and then Gadgestown. Oh, wow, that's such a long flight. These are pretty cool mechanics. I'm actually kind of lucky that they still can fly, because what I had with Glocky, because I didn't have Theramore, Glocky couldn't fly anywhere, basically, from Ratchet. He couldn't fly, and I had to run to get more flight paths along the way so that he could. Okay, no, they go straight to Gadgestown now. That's good. That's shorter, at least. Yeah, now they go straight. But look at that, like, why? Why would they force that, right? It just seems illogical. From that straight flight path to this, and only because we didn't have the flight path over there. This is the one thing about Classic Era. Well, this is one of the things about Classic Era where I say, okay, I mean, this could have been fixed right now. Just take the most direct path when you take a flight path, because this isn't world traveling, right? I'm not talking about making it easier to traverse the world. I'm just talking about the downtime that you have right now, because this downtime is crazy. And there's no reason. I'm absolutely not saying do LFG where they can just summon to a summoning stone and stuff like that. No. Or worse, LFG where you just click a button and wherever you are in the world you get teleported into the dungeon and then back out where you were. Horrible, man. That completely destroys world PvP. Absolutely no world PvP with that. Alright. With Glocky we are here? Where are we with everybody? Like, everybody's taking their own path. That's fine. Glocky's here, so Glocky can go ahead and take set the Hearthstone, sorry, not take, set Hearthstone. Good. And then we can sell stuff here at the butchers. Do we have stuff to sell? I don't think so. Nah, we can disenchant that. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna put something at the bank, in the bank, which is that warlock orb thingy. It's nice, it's a fun thing. From the warlock quest. Can we put some other stuff in here as well? I mean, might as well put all of this in there too, right? Yes. Is this unique? No, right? It might be better if I also take one of these. Just more storage for my soul shards. Because basically this guy is just a soul shard storage. It's bad. It's horrible to say, but he really is. Alright, let's in the meanwhile summon. And since we do have to be there anyways, I'm just gonna run with him so we don't have to run with everybody, because we'll be summoning. And if we encounter something we can fight. I don't know. Still have 4 minutes. Downtime of traveling. I like the way this looks, and I like the name of it also, like Box of Souls. You know, it's pretty cool. Much better than a soul pouch, although soul pouch is kind of funny. You got your soul in a little pouch. Should be okay, right? Alright, don't forget to take the set the Hearthstone there for everybody. And then we only run with Hearth Vader and Prey Station over here with the mounts and continue from there. I do like wanted stuff, but it's good. Now they still went through Theramore, so they had to fly through Theramore instead of... Look at that insane path we took. This is just crazy, right? So from here, all the way here, all the way to Theramore, and then here, instead of just this. Oh my, I should have thought of that before. Would have been faster to run, get that flight path, and then fly from there. Really. Oof. I gotta remember not to take that flight path again. And if... No, I did summon. Okay, yeah. Go. Just unnecessarily long. Meanwhile, what are we looking for in... no, not Leatrix. Let's do it. There we go. What are we looking forward for in Sulfurak? There's a lot of stuff that we can get for upgrades. I think. I really want to get these. This would be fun. This would be a lot of fun. Okay, so from the Witch Hunter, I do want the staff. It's good. The grips are alright. Want them as well, maybe. The cloth, I definitely want the head. Good. Good. Nope. No need. Sergeant Fury, that's a quest, that's a quest. Godzilla. This is nice, but I don't need it. And then from the Chief. The plate, these are nice. This is good. It's like good DPS. And then I want this. So I want those two. I really do. Zerelis, this is insane. I want that. I do. But it's rare. We don't get them. And then from the trash we basically just sell these things. I mean, this is crazy. Eye Gouger. Actually really, really good. For hunters, yeah. This is a good shield. Okay, I want the shield too. Wand is decent. This is horrible. I mean, I guess it's good for the casters, right? 15 agility and 5 spirit, and then minus 10 stamina. I guess it's good for the casters. Okay, finally everybody is here. Let's go get the inn. Set Hearthstone over here. We could have just Hearthstone then. I can click it when it's so small. Okay, there we go. Why is the AFK? There we go. Okay, so these two stay back, and these two run out. We'll summon when we get there. Buffs are almost out, but it doesn't matter. I don't think we have any more parts of these quests to do right now. I think this is basically it. Just take these, and the rest of the quests I think you could just straight up take them, and you don't have to do any pre-quest for them. So that means that we potentially can go and delve into the dungeon for a little bit. Everybody's set to Gadgestown, right? I didn't forget anybody. Yeah, we're good. I'm really wondering how we're gonna do in there. We might be forced to go Cathedral again, but I don't think so. I think we got this, because with the mage at 40 you can already do Graveyard. You can already AoE Graveyard. It is rough getting there, but especially with the mount you can use the skip points, right? The thing is, AoE works different than actually tanking and actually killing the mobs. No. Well, let's see how it goes, right? It's gonna be fun anyways. Okay, here we are. Let's move away from the mob, the boss, the NPC, sorry. Man, my English today is fantastic. Alright, let's summon Haplina. And then Grimsheeper. Three. Dun, dun, dun. Great. Okay, everybody follow. Very nice. Good. Vitomatic Rod. Hearth. I mean, we could Hearth just now. There's no reason not to Hearth, right? I say that, and I'm like, what are we gonna need next? Wait, there's arrows here. Let's buy arrows. What do you got? Yay. Very nice. Do we Hearth or do we run? Problem is I don't know what's next. Yeah, let's Hearth. Famous last words. Tops, we, you know, use the rest later on. I think we got an hour still. Okay, so Divine-O-Matic Rod.
Hey, how you doing?
Scarab Shells. Did everybody take it? Accepted, 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 accepted. Good. Scarab Shells. Let's run faster, shall we? That is accepted, and then Troll Temper. And that's it. That's Zul'Farrak. Okay, so now we're going to actually just run with the 3 and summon. We're going to go into Zul'Farrak. Ooh, I'm excited. If I had full mounts, I wouldn't have been summoning, yeah, for sure. But full mounts again, there's really no reason to. Maybe later on. Don't think so though. Also, as soon as we hit level 60, we just start the other team. It's not like we're going for any gear here. We're not going for anything here. Any gear we happen to get would be nice, but not needed. Because Burning Crusade makes all gear you get here from dungeons absolutely moot. No point. But yeah, let's see how well or how bad we do. Luckily, we are about to hit level 42, so that is big. That does help. 44 is kind of the sweet zone, sweet spot that you want to be in when you go into this dungeon. Honestly. What do we get next? Seal of Righteousness and Seal of the Crusader, new ones. So I usually go from here, but it's tricky because we are lower level. This should be fine. This caster, right? Yeah, he's already casting at us. Okay. That's fine. We can run in to reset the mods and then come back out to summon. Hopefully nobody there will grief us too much. Yeah, we will be running in. Alright. First time in ZF, only to go immediately out. Okay, we're out of combat with everybody, let's go out and summon. Aplina. The mages and those guys, they usually tend to like AoE right before they go in to disrupt the summoning. I should have gone to the side. Don't know why I didn't. Right, knowing you. And then we rebuff and we go. In. In. Yep, there we go. We're inside. Huzzah! Okay. First of all, aspect of the pack off. You can summon your pet and you can summon the warlock. You did. Okay. The warlock. Very good, very good. Now we do it at the right order, which is spirit. Int, although we should have done int first, but it's okay. No need to drink. Do we have everything we need here? Yes, we do. Glock, you can give us another soul stone. And I'm really down bad. 24. This is not the second one, this is the first one, so click here, delete that, and we go. This guy has it. Now we need to do these. B-E-A beautiful. Alright. We're good to go. First ZF. Exciting. Let's get full mana. Let's get health up for everybody. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. 45, 44, 45. Okay. I didn't put the macro for totem stomping yet. I should probably put the macro for totem stomping, but we're gonna do this a little bit different. I'm going to sheep. And I'm gonna sheep this guy. Hit him once, and then I'm gonna sheep and hope that it hits, and hope that it hits, and it hits. And I'm gonna take these guys out, and we're gonna start attacking. And I'm not gonna AoE at all. We kill the blood drinkers first. The witch doctor is the guy that does at us as well. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know about this, boys. Did he heal? We gotta heal off. I wasn't paying attention. Not really managing to get any, so we can run out if we get really low now. Mana is a little bit low. That's to be expected. I need to drain this guy. So I won't manage to get any soul shards by the looks of it for a bit. But we are killing. Okay. Interesting. Doable. I would have hoped the sheep would have lasted longer, but given the level difference, I understand it. I think we can definitely sheep this one a bit longer. And then we do have to start looting back to front, because the troll temper is not it's not shared, so we'll have to get that individually per tune. And that means that we have to start from the bottom so that I know where I'm standing with everything. All in all, decent. I think as soon as we get level 42, we'll be better off here, because these guys won't be red anymore. Sorry, orange anymore, so that's better, obviously. But anyways, rambling, to cut the rambling short, let's continue. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna hit this guy a couple of times. And then I'm gonna sheep him. Right. Now I need this one to follow me. Very good. Luckily now we have 2 shadow casters. As you all know, clothies die faster. And you get a wind soul down. That's very nice. I'm actually gonna go ahead and kill this guy now because the clothies die. The main issue is the healers actually here, because they sprout totems left and right, which is kind of a nightmare. The totems are very, very annoying. Do not, especially if you're such a, level discrepancy between the two, do not take the totems lightly. Destroy the totems. They become really annoying really fast. PlayStation took some damage. That's kind of interesting to know. I guess it's from the... I'm gonna Hammer of Justice that guy. I don't need him to get away from us. Now, like I said, we're gonna loot in reverse. Imposing bracers of stamina. Those sound interesting, actually. Let's take a look at them. 10 stamina bracers, but leather. Man, they're really good for druid later on. Okay, what do we have now? Blood drinker, which, yeah, gotta get that. This is a patrol. We wait for the patrol to be gone. And then we have Blood Fury. So I wish I could get the witch. Oh. Can we actually get him? Hello? Okay. Oh, that is brilliant. I didn't think you could hold that. That is really, really good. They are resisting quite a bit of my skills. Oh, the wrong one, it's fine. Troll Temper doesn't drop a lot. I remembered I had to do quite a lot of runs to get the Troll Temper. That's fine. We got some time in here now. Scarab shells you can actually get pretty fast. There's a lot of scarabs here, especially if you kill them, because you can just skip them. But if you actually kill them, take the time to kill them, you get this pretty fast. Okay, and now, let's do this. Hit this guy, and then manage to sheep him. We go all the way to the side here, and we hit these guys. Witch Doctor 2 coming. I do want to finish off this guy, but heal. Further healing. Okay, which totem now? Which doctor? Sorry. Not the cleanest kills. I was trying to do more than I should have done there. Should have focused a little. That was the worst, lowest counterspell I ever did. Out of mana. Interesting. It is interesting because just the hitting is a chore. Aplina absolutely shredding the competition, really. Alright, let's loot. Do we get Troll Temper? Yes, we got one Troll Temper. Okay. No? How do we get that? From here? Very nice. 2 Troll Tempers. Okay, I know there's another patrol here. Well, I think there's another patrol here. We can line of sight here, which is good. Again, we're not in a state to just go ham on everything yet. We will be. Also, we're gonna ding after this pool, I believe. Darth Vader is at least. The rest not yet, but it's fine. The higher we get, the better it is. I think Maradon should be 44, I think. And even then, we absolutely won't be able to kill the boss. She's rough. And she's 51. It's a bit of a double dungeon, let's put it this way, maybe. Come at me. Caster first. Last caster. Managing to drain some souls here. Pet soon. It's okay. We can line of sight the other ones as well. And yes, I'm actually starting the bonus a lot earlier than the other ones. It's because they resist so much. That's the thing. We needed that. What do we get next? I could go Reckoning, but I don't need to do that right now. I think I'll go with gonna go with just armor bonus. It's armor value from the items because now we get. Yeah, I'll go with that. I know a lot of people would probably disagree with my choices, but I'm not that good. So those are my choices. Okay, we can line of sight here to get these guys, so we'll probably camp over there. Luckily, Paladin dinged, so we don't need to wait for that, but I can pull like this. See, it doesn't matter if it hits or not. All that matters is that they join us, right? Okay, it's 3 Blood Drinkers. I think I picked the highest leveled one. That's fine. Stun the Blood Drinker. Make sure we keep using our inspiration so that the other ones stay on us and don't go for other people. Did I not feed the pet? I did feed the pet. Let's creation aura. Sting. This guy's higher? No, they're all just level 45, yeah. Okay. Now luckily the tank has leveled. That really helps. Tremendous. And, the next up to level is the priest, which is decent. Okay, there's the patrol. I'm gonna mark that patrol, and actually it would be smart to go ahead and get him now as well. I know that I'm low on mana, but I don't want to get surprised by him later on. This was a risky move. Let's do a little bit of a vanish move, fade move. This might have been needlessly risky. Okay, let's let the pets stay with that guy while we get... Okay, there's another patrol here. This might be bad with pets. No, we're fine, we're fine. Mark the patrol as soon as we can. Can I drain that soul? I can drain that soul. Okay. And now we kill this one. Risky maneuvers aside, this probably worked out. Notice the word probably, because we don't know yet. I think it did. Yeah, surely we're okay now. Can you drain? Nice. Nope. Okay, but it's fine. We got him. We killed him. We're good. Let's loot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, not bad. Like it's level 45s. A 4 pool of level 45s. Remember our DPS is lower, so we deal a lot less DPS. We missed a ton. I think I pressed Drain Soul 5 times now on the Warlock, and only the 5th actually hit. So the same is valid for older shots, right? Shadow bolts and things like that. The same is valid for that. They miss, basically, a lot. Bosses are going to be very interesting, but we're doing XP right now, so we got some time till the bosses. We got some pulls to the bosses, let's put it this way. This dungeon is quite packed with mobs. I would like to get that patrol before we go in, because that patrol is going to be very annoying if we start a pool. But I just don't remember how far they patrol. There it is. Right? I think that's the one. Let's mark him with a moon. And let's give it a second and get him. There's another one here, so you gotta think of that. I think we'll go this way, but I'm not sure. Anyways, this is a patrol, and that's fine. Now I don't know if there's another patrol. He's level 44 for us, that's perfect. I think I marked the other patrol with a different... I think I marked him with a cross, so there's probably another patrol somewhere here. Let's strain. Oh, got a troll temper with him, that's fine. Okay, I can line of sight over here, so let's pull these guys and take them over here. Give a bubble. And just pull the witch doctor. I really don't want the witch doctor to do anything, so I'm just... Well, there you go, you got the lava sprout totem. This should give enough time for any straggler. No, I can't drain soul. Okay. Too far away, I guess. I'm gonna line of sight these here. I'm gonna throw a bomb and line of sight these here. Oh, I'm way far with Warlock. So I forgot to follow, that's why. The thing is, he's got more range now because we got the destructive range, right? That helps a lot, but yeah, definitely very, very far. Makes it a little bit harder to see where they are. Okay, that's good. Now we can line of sight these guys over here. First, let's go loot. Oh, very nice. Please stay with this drop rate for that stuff. You know what? Let's kill this scarab too, because it will be annoying later on if you don't. He will just join the party, and these scarabs, they leave, you know, gunk on the floor. Okay. Hey, we got an uncracked one. Nice. So I'm gonna line of sight these first over here. We got 10 minutes on the buffs. Now this might be funny to say, but the goal right now is really just getting XP. It's not even clearing the dungeons, not even getting to the bosses and stuff. Obviously that will be a nice bonus, but the goal right now is XP. Interrupted with the pet stun. Lava sprout totally managed to blow up. That's fine. Okay, now we're gonna pull the left pack, and after that we're gonna pull the right pack. I do want to see, because I did get quite a few greens right now, and they might be good. And again, they might not be. It's good for a druid healer, but we don't have one. This one we're gonna use. This one we can disenchant as well. Okay. Yeah, we got enough time. Let's get these guys a little bit further behind. I would have loved to be able to sheep one of these gang, but just don't know if I can. I mean, I could technically put the... I could just do the following, right? If I get him over here, and then what we will do is just pull with that. Line of sight. Sheep. Attack. This should be good. And if we can kill them fast enough. This guy's gonna heal him, that's fine. Control. Ah, that's so annoying. Let's get that one. Ignore the lava sprout totem. Kill the golden healing ward. This guy's getting some free casts of healing. Shoot this guy again. Drain. Kill the finish off the blood drinker. Can I get another one off? Not sure if it's gonna work that much. We got diminishing returns already for that. Yeah, diminishing returns is... Kill this witch doctor. Gonna bubble with that guy. Sorry, blink with that guy. We got a greater healing ward there terrorizing us, but I can't deal with it right now. I need to finish off this guy as soon as I can. And now we killed the greater healing ward totem, and now we got this. Oh my word, what a play. The patrols, man. The patrols get every time, man. Thing is, I barely needed to heal here. Oof. Alright, this was cool. This was fun. Actually, a lot of micromanagement there. That was actually one of the better fights that I had with micromanagement. I made it needlessly complex in some cases, but hey, this was fun. And yep, basically, I enjoyed it. How much troll temper do we have right now? Down the coast can go away. Iron Band 1-2 can go away. Badlands Region 1 we do want to keep. And the Dwarf and his tools, I don't know. Probably don't need it. Okay, where are we? Troll temper. Oops. 9 of 20. Very nice. Okay, let's rebuff. We have 5 minutes on Soulstone. We still haven't used Hellstone, so that's really good. Managing to get the heals on spot when we need them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take these now. This is the healer. We're gonna start with her. This guy's gonna be a bit of an annoyance. Maybe we can pull him in advance. Maybe we managed to pull this little scarab in advance. It's just another thing hitting you. It's just annoying, right? Even if you look just at the power word shield, it's just another thing ticking at your damage. Can I get him when he's over here? Probably not, right? I do want a line of sight over here, so I'm gonna put the group over there. But I just need priest to mana up right now. There we go. Let's move them a little further back and then over in here. Yes. Okay, I can definitely pull you right now, right? Beautiful. That didn't aggro. Nice. Okay, very, very good. Actually, very worth it. Mana up again. I know it kind of seems a moot point, but it's worth it. Okay. So I want to get the witch doctor first. I'm actually going to use a double stun on the witch doctor. And I'm going to try and counter his healing ward. I couldn't. Cancelled out a lot. Okay, we're good to go. Shadowcaster now. Sorry, I really want those soul shards, and the warlock doesn't manage to drain a lot. I'm missing too much. They're resisting all of my spells. Once it gets to 41, we're not gonna have this issue. Also, we did manage to like get quite a few, so we're not as bad as we were before. As long as we manage to keep doing it this way, we're just fine. Very nice, very nice. Oh man, we're gonna have to create some more mana. That's horrible. I'm really not looking forward to that. Okay, 2 minutes. I'm gonna rebuff this. let's take a look over here. I know that it might seem like I'm taking the long way around, but hey, all these mobs are, you know, orange to us, if not more. So we got these guys over there and these guys over there. I want to pull these guys. There we go. Did we manage to get them in combat? Actually didn't. Come here. There we go. Okay, we got the witch doctor. That's very nice. Flat out just hammer of justice that heal. Stun and we're good to go. Kill the lava sprout on him because he's really damaging you. Now we could skip, but I'm genuinely afraid to skip. So what I'm saying by we could skip, we could take the group over here, but I'm pretty sure that once we pass this, these guys will jump us for no good reason. So I'd rather use this line of sight vantage point that we have here and do that. Just pull them that way. So that is what we will do. Two witch doctors. Greater healing one. We managed to get him down low and then stun that guy. Stun. Oh man, it's a flash shield. I thought it was a flash shield that he casted. Why is it? Okay, there we go. I need to get the totem stomping macro for the hunter with the pet. That works magically well. The definite strengths of having a pet there is doing that stuff. To recast soulstone. Sorry. Cape. Ooh. Actually a good cape. 5 agility, 7 stamina. Let's go, it's an upgrade. And quite a big one. Hold on to this one. Where is it? There it is. Look at that. 2 strength, 7 stamina, 5 agility. Big. Okay. Oh, yeah, soulstone. Okay. Now we have a pool that I don't really have a way to line of sight. And it's also a 3 pool, but I'm gonna pull these guys first, this one first. Gonna do it as safe as we can, really. It's all about just finishing the race and not on this level. No, I didn't manage to interrupt. I precast it and he just started casting when that thing was off. It was a beautiful thing. There's the plague cloud. Let's move out of the way of the plague cloud. Nice. Not as smooth as I would have hoped, but it worked. They're dead. We're alive. Drink. I do have some more mana on the Huntress, and the Huntress really doesn't need the mana, right? So should be okay with that. Okay, let's go ahead and take out these guys. I'm gonna start off with the Shadow Cast. Priesting. Very good. The Blood Drinkers do take more hits, let's put it this way. Can definitely feel the difference between a caster and these guys. What do they want to drain? Man, resisting everything. Okay, we actually have something else at us right now. Don't know if you've noticed, but we have another Shadow Hunter on us. These Shadow Hunters, they do that. Gotta dispel that as soon as we can. It's actually quite the aggro radius that Shadow Hunter had on us. Let's fade with the priest. Very nice. Blood Drinker still healing up on us. Nope. Okay. That's again 4. Oh, okay. I almost just ran over there. Completely forgetting that there's another one there. Let's get our priest's talent up. Where were we? We were holy and we were doing this one. Or this one. Yeah, let's do this one. It's fine. Okay, these are the patrols here. This is actually... Ooh, we got a rare elite. Let's go. Oh man, that's so nice. If he drops his stuff, that'll be amazing. I think that guy has the... What was it again? The agility thing, right? Oh, this guy's not even hitting, but okay. Do we kill them first? Do we wait for them to come here? Or do we go for the witches here? Choices. You know what? Let's wait for them because I think I can aggro them here just by, you know, with my face. They don't like my face very much. Or are they too close to the... it's a risk. Let's go. I risk it. Come here. Come here, boys. Come here, come on. A bit more. I believe we need to kill the Shadow Hunter first. Just so he doesn't do that. Put a pally down, just like a druid. I was a warrior, that would have been a pain. Actually, how can you get out of it as a warrior? Not sure. That was a good bullet anyways. You stun me, I stun you. How's that feel? Come on, let's see the drop. Let's see the drop. No. Oh, that's alright. This guy can drop something kind of cool. He was airless. He didn't drop these. That's insane. That's a shame. Man, I really wanted those. They're insane. 17 agility. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Pretty cool to get it rare to begin with. Alright. Do another face pull, and this time we're going to line of sight over here so we can move the group a little bit closer. We could skip these and go all the way over here, but we're here for XP and also for safe. So, I'm obviously not going to kill everything, but I'm going to kill more than needed, let's put it this way right now. So that we're nice and steady, slow and steady. Okay, so not only did I mess up the counter spell, I also just let him free cast afterwards. Okay. Eventually we'll get this. Okay, this is 3, 4. The fourth one finally did it. Actually hoped to get 2 of them in a pool, but this is also alright. I think that now we'll go ahead and get this guy, followed by these 2 gatekeepers. The warlock is really getting resisted left and right. The warlock just doesn't manage to catch a break. Oops. Still looting the troll temper with this guy. I shouldn't, but okay. The reason why, because later on it gets really annoying. Looting with the tank is the easiest. Looting with your healer, your party leader is the easiest one, because then you can still see them glimmering on the floor. But if you loot with him and then he doesn't need the quest items anymore, they don't glimmer on the floor for him anymore. So you don't know that the other ones could loot or not loot, and then you risk missing a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and line of sight them quite far away. Oh wait, let's wait for this guy, because there's just no need to take him as well. Unless he comes over here and then we just take him instead of taking all 3 of them. But no, he doesn't. Not nice. Alright. Go ahead and take this. Yes, alright. Blood drinkers. I think we're good on the soul stones, I'm just not sure. Glocky is about to level next because he did do some quests with Glocky, so that's very nice. I did the Fell Hunter quest for the Fell Hunter pet, demon, and I did the orb thingy for him because I thought I was doing the Fell Hunter and I ended up doing the orb one and taking the wrong quests. Never mind. It was a fun day. It was a fun day. I went all around the world like 3 times. Hello, Raphael. Hello, Raphael Gia. How's it going? Nice. 15 of 20. 16 of 20. Actually, better rate than I remembered it being. I mean, probably jinxed it now, but that's alright. Let's hope it goes well. Okay, so that patrol is over there. Let's just go ahead and move before that patrol comes along. Like I said, I do want to kill a lot, but I don't have to kill everything. We can skip this. Hey, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm really glad. And thanks for fighting me. Yeah, not a lot of people stream it anymore. There's more people that actually do it, but not a lot of people stream it or actively look for it because of the new fear of just getting reported for no good reason. Okay, we countered the flash heal with the most extravagant little hammer of justice there. Can we drain his soul? Yes, we can. Before he gets there. Yep. Okay, good. Now we can move here. See, again, I'm not going to kill this pack. There's absolutely no need for me to kill all of these. But there is a patrol across this corner, and there is a guy over there that will get us. Okay. Wait. I just want to get that guy. Can we do that? Can we just get that guy? Go too far? Yes, we did. Very nice. Do you multi-box yourself, or just watching right now? Actually really want to get that guy as well. Okay. This is not the best situation, but we're still okay. The Soul Eaters are a bit scary, apparently. I just need to keep aggro on the tank, but I didn't do that very well. Resisted. Resist oh, gotcha. Yeah, on laptop is gonna be a bit rough, I guess. I reckon. I do have a friend who does that on that. There are some pretty strong laptops here, and if you want to play only classic era, I mean, technically classic era or classic first right now, technically they don't require as much power as you know, the retail version, so you could potentially get away with it. But yeah, I get it. In 9 minutes on the buffs, we can definitely pull a few more, but we'll have to rebuff soon. And our mana usage is also 18 on the priest. Let's go ahead and give PlayStation 20 more from Haplina. Haplina doesn't use water at all because we just don't drink with her, which actually saves our buttocks a little bit here because, my word, it takes a long time to create the water at this level. Okay, there is another mob over there. Hopefully we can just skip him. Is it a rare? I can't see. It's not a rare, but it is a Shadow Hunter and it will aggro us, so let's just kill him. Let's just be safe. Let's be as safe as we can. Okay? Yeah, the size of the screen is going to be your worst nightmare, basically. It's, I mean, you could technically connect another monitor to it, right? And then use that. So if you get just one 27-inch monitor, then you're golden. You can have OBS and socials if you're going to stream on one laptop monitor, and the rest just on the one big monitor. Because I use just one, well, I have multiple monitors, but I use just one monitor for all the tunes, even with my 10-man. It's not as, you know, it's not very big, but it gets the job done. Gonna pull some scarabs here, because I'm gonna kill the scarabs for the quest. Also because the boss is coming around the corner there. This is sort of a boss, sort of not a boss. It's a named mob. Let's put him this way. He doesn't have any exceptional loot, but he is required for a quest. Usually we just skip him. I don't want to do this in the play cloud, so I'm going to move back and not pull him this time around. It would have actually been reasonable to pull him this time around, but it's okay. Just delicate wings, okay. Alright, so this is Tekka, and we need him for the first tablet. The second tablet's here. Tablet of Theka, and then the first mushroom tablet gets dropped by him, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's fantastic. You won't even be using the Holy Nova, because while you might think that Holy Nova, I mean, you could use the Holy Nova, but Holy Nova in itself is not very effective for healing or DPS. It used to be quite effective because you could do that all at the same time, right, with the broadcasting. But now, since broadcasting is not a thing, you will basically just tank with the Paladin, so you won't need the Holy Nova. You will be healing the tank, basically, as a regular dungeon. So, but yes, this is, I was literally just discussing it on a comment, I think. Somebody commented and asked me the same question, and I said the same thing. Yes, absolutely. So a Paladin, a Priest, and 3 mages is going to be a powerhouse for doing this. Paladin can absolutely hold a threat from Novas. Just give him, you know, let him get like a tick off, and then you're fine. Yeah, it's gonna be a powerhouse. It always was, right? Mages. It used to be like mage, priest. But if you do that now, you're just absolutely golden. Alright, let's mini boss down. We got the first tablet. Let's go ahead and loot it with the rest. Okay, inventory is full. Let's clear the inventory space so that I can loot that. There we go. So everybody has it. Now we gotta click on this. Right? I don't need to click on it, right? I'm not like being in snow. I don't need to click on it. Let's get some scarabs. And then buff up. Yeah, so I did try GSE, and like I said before, you absolutely can do so much more with your team than what I'm doing. 1000%. The thing is, I use 2 terms from my software engineering world life, and I bring them over here, which is Agni and KISS, which basically means keep it simple, and you aren't gonna need it, right? So while you can technically do a lot more with a lot less, you can do all those things are fantastic, and you can definitely use them. I'm kind of getting the scarabs in my hand here. Yeah, this is interesting. Scarabs. There we go. We've actually got a short period of time. What? No idea what just happened. Hang on. Okay, there we go. We're fine. Just a metric ton of clouds. Scarabs get out of hand. Yeah, so anyways, with macro add-ons and stuff like that, the more you introduce, the more complexity you introduce, the more chances you have of it going bad. And I know it sounds funny, but really, the only macro that I actually have is on the Warlock. Well, I mean, they all have macros, obviously. Single macros like assist and shoot. But yeah, the only actual macro that I have with the cast sequence or something like that is on the Warlock, and that messes up as well. It's just that unpredictable. I did not need to pull 2 groups at the same time. But I mean, to each his own. Really try it, and if you get something going that's really working well and reasonable, I mean, I would love to try it out. Always. I actually get a lot of the things that I learn or do came from recommendations from a viewer or a comment or stuff like that. So I'm always eager to learn more, and if you get something that actually really works, then heck yeah. Good stuff. TLDR, I didn't get it working properly until now, so I stopped trying. actually coming close with the buffs right now because I didn't expect to pull 2 packs of these guys. Okay, inventory is full. Let's just try these. These are absolutely useless. They give like 71 copper. Teal necklace of the eagle. 7 intellect, 6 stamina. Very nice. Okay, there we go. Let's continue with the buffs. Okay. It's kind of annoying that I can't do that on the... Can I just re-summon him? That way I don't have the debuff? Maybe? No, he still has Plague Cloud for some reason. Like, you re-summon him, right? He comes back from the nether with the Plague Cloud still on him. Interesting. I wonder why you cannot decurse Warlock demons. Because you can decurse hunter pets. Just seems odd. Like they were left out. Okay, let's continue. Do we just kill all the scarabs here and then just do it in a regular way? I mean, maybe. Oh, no, ask away, ask away. I love it when there's interaction and interest. Like, I genuinely appreciate that. It's awesome. And yeah, absolutely. Just ask. It's cool to see that there's still interest in it, right? If I can answer, I answer. Hopefully I know the answer to everything. I try to. I try to be educated in this subject. We got a few more on us this time around. I'm killing the scarabs now for 2 reasons. One is obviously XP. It's not that much XP, but it is XP. And number 2 is just getting the quest done. We need scarab shells. Oh, I started early. You don't absolutely need consecration, you just have to pay attention to your pulls then. Consecration is obviously the turning point where things get a lot easier. But before that, just don't AoE. Use single target. And then you should be good. Just use single target first. And after that, go ham. Okay, good. He's done with that. Let's loot with Grim Sheeper now. Good stuff. Got some more shells. I mean, I kind of want to just clear this whole place of these scarabs. Maybe we finish the scarab quest now, and then we have one last quest to worry about. Does that make sense? So I just started as soon as I could. Yeah, basically, just to do dungeons. It's I enjoy dungeons a lot. I enjoy world leveling as well, but as I said, with the current environment, hostile environment towards multi-boxers, I'd say keep to dungeons. Which is kind of what we're doing. I do some world leveling, but the world leveling I do is basically dungeon quests and chains. It's really hostile towards multi-boxers right now. But yeah, remember, while you do have the ability to AoE, you're not forced to only AoE. Mages are still very good single target damage dealers. We have a dinger who has dinged. I think it was Glocky that's dinging, right? Yeah, Glock has dinged. Very, very nice. We still don't have Ruin, unfortunately, but we can do something else. I think Resist Interruption would be good, right? No, we don't need that. Oh yeah, let's do this. That's perfect. Right, next batch of little ones. Go ahead and put this here. few more, but we're gonna single target damage them because our AoE is not up to snuff. Also drains. Stop that guy from casting the Plague Cloud. I just don't want it. This guy's really intent on casting Plague Cloud. Go ahead and kill him now then. This guy is fine. Fine, you got the Plague Cloud down. I give. I know this might seem silly, but it is a quest, and it is XP. And XP is XP, and a quest is a quest. Look at that. Might actually finish this one. Probably not. I don't think there's enough spares here. Yeah. We can take more. That's where it's not. Let's do this one. Oh, go ahead. Don't worry about it. No, just a keyboard. I don't use anything that could be against the rules. So anything that might help or do. Remember, I do have a Razer Naga mouse. The Razer Naga mouse has always been like a thing for World of Warcraft, so I do have that. And yeah, I don't use any pedal or anything like that. I'm pretty sure you could just use controllers and things like that if you want to get additional things. I personally don't, and I also wouldn't recommend it. I genuinely don't think it's needed. I mean, Razer Naga mouse has enough buttons to, well, basically replace a whole keyboard if you wanna. So it's good enough. Basically try to avoid doing anything to, you know, streamline the whole thing. Basically, sorry, I'm saying basically a lot, but this one, this menu here that you see, the bar here, this is why I use Bartender. This is my Razer Naga. These buttons are all on Razer Naga, on the side here. And the layout fits the layout of the Razer Naga buttons because it helps me remember and visually see which buttons I'm pressing, which is good. And this works perfect. I mean, I haven't had a single issue with it. And I've definitely not needed more buttons. I mean, I guess the pedal would give you the additional ability to press more buttons at the same time, but you really don't need it with the way multiboxing works right now. Because it's just, that's why I'm also saying, like, dumb it down as much as you possibly can. Because that's the benefit of dumbing it down so much. Yeah, the Razer Naga is great. I honestly cannot use anything else. The first Razer Naga I had was the Molten Core edition. And I mean, ever since then, I've just not been able to use a different mouse. And it doesn't even have to do with the buttons at the side. It has to do with the size of the mouse. It has the perfect size for my hand. Seriously. I simply have not found one that's better than this. This guy can die. I know. And once you get used to all these buttons, playing without feels missing. Alright, that's the last batch of scarabs, and then we go do the Witch Doctor boss. Well, the graveyard boss, at least we have to kill some mobs before we get there, but it's okay. We're making good time. Plague clouds that they deliver. Fine. The same. I mean, you do take longer per dungeon, but considering that the time that I have to play is very, very limited, if I'd have to find other players and stuff like that, I would actually not manage to do as much as I do right now. It's basically all up to you. Remember, you're not limited to this, right? You can still play with other players if you so choose. You can just go ahead and take one less character of yours or stuff like that. It is slower, much slower than doing it with a group. Because with a group you can skip stuff. With a group, everybody knows what they're supposed to do, hopefully, and everybody just does it, right? And just like what I said right now, if I could get actual macros to work with more functionality, then it would be so much more efficient. With a whole group, you are just so much more efficient. You're cleaner, you're leaner, everybody does everything much faster. It's not even comparable, I think, honestly. Because you either have 5 people properly controlling the, well, hopefully, controlling the characters. It's way more efficient than a dude pressing a single button. In some cases. In some cases. Also, you know, I'm limited by the reaction speed, and if I'm healing, then most of the time one of my tunes just stands still. And there's no dynamic sheeping, dynamic stuff like that. It's just me and that. Can we skip these? It would be fantastic if we can skip these. The answer is yes, we can. Huzzah! Alright, so there are patrols here. I want to get the patrols first. I don't think it's ever going to be the same also to have this. Because consider the fact that even... Okay, so right now you have Hunter, right? If you have a difficult pull, if it was a full party, you could just have the Hunter, you can say to the Hunter, okay, Hunter, go ahead and kite this mob, and kite these mobs, and do that, trap this, you know, do stuff. But as a multi-boxer, they're all just standing still. They're doing nothing. Okay. That's why I kind of laugh at, well, laugh at people that think that multi-boxers just go into a dungeon and all the bosses go like, okay, I give up, just take the loot, I'm not doing anything. Nah, man, nah. The most comparable thing that I can do is, for example, Scarlet Monastery. With a proper group, you're gonna hit the lockout, right? So you're gonna do 5 per hour. As a multi-box, you're gonna do 1 every 40 minutes. Oh, whoops, I'm still looting Troll Temper with him. Okay. Currently biggest accomplishment as a multi-boxer was actually UBRS. Upper Blackrock Spire is currently the most one. I have been attempting, before I had to stop for financial reasons, I had been attempting doing ZG. One boss at ZG. That's the next, you know, biggest achievement that's going to be. But definitely UBRS is a challenge. And we got it down and I was super happy about that. It was awesome. The Era Horde team managed to do that. I'm gonna go over here because there is a patrol here and I don't see it right now, and it's I can't start the boss without clearing the patrol. There's actually 2 patrols here. Yeah, it's a rough one. It really is a rough one, and it took me quite some time to get it done. We did manage to get one of the ZG bosses to, I think it was 10%, 7% or something like that, before we wiped, so that's also pretty big. And when I say we, I mean me, myself, and I, yeah? But you get the idea. I consider my team a we. It's immersion. I do believe there's another patrol here, but let's go ahead and start killing the little graves. Because when we start the boss, we don't want them to be on us, right? This is AoE City, basically. I don't even remember if when you do the boss, they get at you. There we go. But these are good XP anyways, so I do have to pay attention behind because I put the team at kind of a precarious position. Young Glock. For some reason, Warlocks steal a lot of threat. while not dealing a lot of damage. Or actually, he's kind of dealing a lot of damage right now. What am I saying? How are you dealing so much damage, man? I think Warlock's on a good streak. Boy, boy. Very nice, good job. Keep it up. Gotta pay attention to patrols, and I need some more Troll Temper with this guy. There we go, we got the Troll Temper on him. That's one done with Troll Temper. I'm about to get aggro. I would like to kill this boss before I get real life aggro. That would be good. We're kind of managing decently here. I mean, we haven't wiped yet. Famous last words. But yeah, we're managing this reasonably well. Sorry for doing it very, very slowly, but there's just no point in risking too much here. Once we get more comfortable, that's when we start doing more intricate pulls, complicated pulls or bigger pulls. Let's stun him, just keep him there. Still like this, there we go. Slow and steady wins the race, there we go. That's right. I do say that quite a lot, don't I? But I think it's important, it's an important way to remember when you're multi-boxing, it's completely different than what it used to be, and you really cannot rush into it that much. And it's a whole other mentality than playing with a proper group of people. You just can't do things as fast as you would like. Okay, let's get like one more grave. We're a little bit more efficient. We don't need to be that slow. Does anybody remember if I have to kill all the zombies? Do they? I think they do, right? Because when I start... No, wait, I don't have to kill all the zombies here. I have to kill just the first few that are nearest to the boss, right? No, I don't think they'll remove it anymore. I think it's too late to go back on that one. And honestly, I don't mind the no broadcasting rule. I said it before. I enjoy multi-boxing this way more than with the broadcasting. I think this is more immersive. Then again, it is just me. I'm fine if they remove it completely again and do that. Okay, we got a dinger. I'm not sure who dinged. Who just dinged? Aplina dinged. Hey, congrats, Aplina. But I don't think they'll remove it anymore. One, there's just absolutely no request to remove it. Too much of the population absolutely despises multi-boxers, so yeah, they're just absolutely not going to do that. What I do hope is that they make it a lot more clear that this way is fine. Obviously, that's not up to them because they made the rules as clear as they could to, you know, keep it vague, intentionally vague, so that people don't try to do some stuff and so that they have the ability to just ban at will. But yeah. I think I only need to... I think I only needed to pull the ones in front of the boss, but I'm already here, so... Oh, sure. Let's just have a massive pull for the sake of reason. Genuinely did not expect all the waves to contain zombies now. But it's okay. The strategy is the same. Kill them before they kill us. Correct, yeah. Most of the bans come absolutely from just player reports. The problem is that, okay, I don't blame the players that do that, but the players aren't sure what the rules are and or just think that we are botting, which is, you know, a legit concern. And what they say, what a lot of the players say is, I don't know, so I'm going to report and I'm going to have Blizzard figure it out. Which, if everything worked as they would have expected, would have been a very valid thing to do, and I 100% support it. The problem is, there are barely any GMs left, and Blizzard uses an automated system for banning. And that automated system basically is getting abused now by gold farmers and dungeon boosters and stuff like that, because they mass report people. They mass report people and get them banned. Legit people, even not even multi-boxers, not even anything. And that affects multi-boxers as well, because if you get too many reports, you just get auto-banned. And then starts the fun of trying to get unbanned, because the ticket system gets an automated response from a ticket, for your ticket. And the second ticket sometimes as well. And it takes a while before, even if, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that you will get reviewed by an actual person. Thank you, GM Beth Shad. Sorry for butchering the name. You're still amazing. But you can see it as well with me. I also got banned. All my tunes got banned. All my accounts got banned. And it took me a while to get them unbanned. And I was extremely lucky. Again, thank you, GM Beth Shad. Unreal. But not everybody was as fortunate. JC, one of the other multi-boxers that follows the channel and is on Discord and stuff like that, also got all his accounts banned. He got unbanned as well, but it was completely weird. Like, he got just a ban notice all of a sudden from nowhere, and the same way he got the ban notice, he applied for he submitted report, appeals and stuff like that, just a proper procedure, and they all got the automated response of no, and all of a sudden, when he was just casually driving, he got a spam of emails saying, well, you're unbanned, unbanned, because each account gets an email. But that was awesome, but it's completely random. It's all luck. It's really, really all luck. If you get mass reported, you will get banned. Simply because, not even mass reported, if you get too many reports, you just get banned, because it's an automated system. Wow, I don't really remember. It took about a month, I think, to get unbanned, which is a month of game time that you don't get back. And I had 10 accounts at the time, so it's quite a lot of money. And the thing is, the channel at the time was also doing really, really well. And that ban cost me a lot of momentum and a lot of followers. There's actual damage here if you're a streamer. That's why I also recommend, if you do multi-box, I would genuinely recommend don't do subscription based. Just get time cards. I personally get 60-day time cards, but you're fine getting 30-day time cards, because if you do get banned, that time is never coming back, and you never know if you actually manage to get unbanned. You just don't. It's just random. I also recommend streaming every single thing you do, just so that you can show with pure conviction that you didn't do anything wrong. It's multi-boxing is in a very sad state right now, really. It has been gutted, and it has been gutted because of, honestly, because of other streamers and stuff like that, and not because of Blizz themselves. Blizz didn't ban multi-boxing. But when the new rule came out, I mean, I say that all this time, when the new rules came out, all the streaming outlets and stuff like that, they went like, streaming is banned. Actually, I had a screenshot for it, right? Let's see. It's funny, I have it at hand, I think. Here we go. So I'm gonna pull the actual rules, and I'm gonna pull what was reported at the time, right? So this was reported at the time, and this is what you saw. Blizzard banned multi-boxing. Blizzard officially banned multi-boxing. World of Warcraft multi-boxing will soon be banned. Nope. But that's how they reported it, and that's what all the players saw. Now you can go ahead and read the rest, right? Blizzard has confirmed that this updated includes a ban on all third-party systems that are used to mirror, but that's not what people read. They read World of Warcraft multiboxing will soon be banned. Done. Done. That's enough for them. Which isn't. So yeah, it's kind of a that's what sort of triggered the whole state of affairs right now. I'm gonna try pulling the boss and seeing if we manage to do him without actually clearing all the graves, because that's gonna be nice. Also, I intentionally pull up when I do this, when I show that, I intentionally pull up also the actual rules, so that people don't say, "Ha, look at that, in your own stream you've shown this." Nope. Did I get just this guy now and I pulled the boss by myself for no good reason? No, this is awesome. Now it's boss time. Wait, he finished it. This guy needs it, right? Troll Tempers, yes. Okay, this boss. This boss has a totem mechanic that summons more and more and more mobs at you. And I don't remember if he actually comes out of there. I don't think he does. So we're gonna go ahead and trigger him inside. We actually did manage to get one zombie at us right now, which is not ideal. This guy does drop a really good staff. We have somebody dealing damage to the staff is outside. Kill that, or we get overwhelmed. Ward. We're taking a lot of damage. Okay. We're in the dead zone with the hunter actually, which is horrible. We didn't do any damage with the hunter so far. EMA is there to help you manage your team more than anything else. I really hope we manage to kill this guy. We are kind of overwhelmed. And it's kind of mostly because he's just keeping calling me. Okay, let's kill the ward and then try and finish the rest of the mob. I'm not sure we can do this, so it's fine. Hands. Okay, we're absolutely dead here, but hey, we got the boss down, which is all that matters, right? I wonder if we'll manage to get in. Okay, boss is dead. Full melee setup. Okay, so full melee setup I did use before. Full melee setup I used before. I had a stealth group. My stealth group consisted of a druid tank, a druid healer, and 3 rogues. It was a ton of fun. It is no longer viable, and the reason why it's no longer viable, or at least extremely difficult to pull off, Blizzard removed the follow me abilities from the add-ons, from the add-on API. So before this, you used to have add-ons that used to, to allow follow, pressing one button and having your whole team follow. And what that enabled is it enabled add-ons such as EMA to create a follow strobe. And a follow strobe means that your melees, what they did was they like attacked and follow, attack and follow, attack and follow. And that's very important for positioning and for mob orientation and boss orientation. You can still do it. It's just extremely rough. Casters are much easier to multi-box on. You can still do it. You can go ahead and check in the channel the stealth team. I had a ton of fun with it, honestly. And you can definitely still bake it into the macro, like you can have, you know, attack and follow, attack and follow, attack and follow, when you, so you can spam it. It can still work. It's just very rough to manage. Very rough to manage full melee team. But if you do go full melee team, I would highly recommend warriors and one shaman. Wind Fury Totem with 4 Fury of Warriors is a menace. Oh, it's insane. Technically, warriors are also the easiest to gear, because if you farm enough gold, you can just buy the gear for them, right? Lionheart Helm, Cloudkeeper leg guards are the other ones. Stronghold gauntlets or Edgemasters, Flurry Axe, and little other axe. I forgot his name right now. They're fine. Stuff like that. You can equip them really, really fast and have really good gear on them without even entering a raid. Okay, we're gonna have patrols up now, so I hope we can get to loot the boss. Not sure we will. Okay, let's start buffing up. As soon as we see a mob, we stop. As you can see, all the patrols are back up. So we need to be careful with what we do here. Yeah, you can definitely multi-bot. Oh, okay. You can definitely multi-box in raids as well. I'd probably recommend you not taking the healer role or the tank role. Although you could take the tank role, I'm just not sure how it will work out for you. And for the rest of the group, it's not as ideal, but yeah, that's kind of the plan here, is to also go ahead and do a multi-boxing run with just multi-boxers. I want to see how it goes. It's one of the goals of this channel. Okay, not ideal, but hey, we got it. Can I skin this guy, or is it too low? Too low. I'm too low. Okay. Haha. I got aggro. As expected, I got real life aggro. Yeah, let's go see if we can loot the boss. Because if we can just loot the boss, that'll be great. But I'm not even sure we can do that. Oh, I still had... Okay, so I was getting dazed left and right. That's not ideal. Okay, let's run. I think we're in the clear a little bit. Can we just get to loot the boss? That would be amazing. That's a patrol. It's 2 patrols. Let's go ahead and stand over here. Avoid that guy, then we can run over here and go up there. Can we move? I think we can. What am I hearing? Oh boy. I heard that. the Scarab be on Uplina for a little bit. We're gonna have another patrol coming at us in a second. We're in a bad spot. Well, I'm so happy these two didn't aggro as well. That could have been horrible. How did I not see two blood drinkers? Okay, Scarab Shell's done with him as well. That's very nice. We actually got 2 tunes done with Scarab Shells. I really want to get to loot the boss, and if I waste too long, I'm actually not going to be able to loot the boss. There are reset spots all around here, but they're very difficult to use in a multi-boxing situation. Look at that, Scarab's already respawned. You can absolutely just do Scarabs here and get that quest done as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to learn Prowl on the pet. That's the next thing that we're gonna get. Prowl on the pet, very important. Otherwise pet just aggroes everything. Okay, there's still mobs here for some reason. Can we still loot the boss? We can still loot the boss. Maybe it's good to just go ahead and loot the boss. How are you looting this? Aggro in real life is intensifying. Gotta be quick. Oh, okay, I'm still getting myself dazed here. Smart, smart. Go. Who needs boss? Pretty sure Grim Sheeper needs the gloves, right? 7 intellect, 7 spirit versus 10 intellect, 10. Yeah, let's do this. Level 42. I can't use it yet. What do we get from here? If any thing at all? Nothing. Okay, perfect. So since I have real life aggro, unfortunately, this is where we go. We got kind of as far as I wanted to get, so that's good. We are definitely able to do more in this dungeon, and tonight, if I manage to log in, I will be doing more in this dungeon. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please leave a like and subscribe and follow. I really appreciate it. Raphael, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you talking, and feel free to ask as many questions as you want. Don't forget to check out the Discord channel as well, where I have a ton of other information and all my macros and setup and stuff like that. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and have an amazing day further. Goodbye everyone.